What's the real difference between someone who weathers a crisis and someone who doesn't? It's not about having deep pockets or extreme measures. It's about having essential items ready when you need them most. And here's the part that surprises people. Most of these items cost less than a dinner out. I'm going to walk you through 23 items under $20 that are genuinely worth having. These aren't impulse purchases that'll gather dust in your closet. They're practical tools that serve real purposes in emergencies and everyday situations. And item number 19, it's something most people completely overlook until it's too late. Let's dive in. Item 1, water filtration straw. Clean water isn't negotiable. It's the foundation of survival. Your body can endure weeks without food, but only days without water. A filtration straw transforms questionable water sources into safe drinking water within seconds. No waiting for water to boil, no chemical tablets, just immediate access to hydration. These straws filter bacteria, parasites, and protozoa from natural water sources. Most models process around 1,000 liters before needing replacement. That's roughly 260 gallons of clean water for about $15. Keep one in your vehicle, another in your emergency bag, and consider getting extras for family members. Here's something important. Store your filtration straw with a small cleaning syringe. These devices can become clogged if not properly maintained, and discovering a blocked filter during an emergency is the last thing you need. Item 2, LED headlamp. Handheld flashlights work fine until you need both hands free. Try changing a tire in the dark, treating an injury, or preparing food while holding a flashlight. It's awkward and inefficient. A headlamp straps to your forehead and provides hands-free illumination. Quality models in this price range run for hours on standard batteries. Some include red light modes that preserve night vision, which is crucial if you're navigating in darkness. During power outages or vehicle breakdowns, a headlamp transforms difficult situations into manageable ones. You can work, read, cook, and navigate without constantly repositioning a flashlight or wedging it under your chin. Item 3, emergency mylar blankets. These metallic sheets look too simple to be effective. That's a dangerous misconception. Mylar blankets retain up to 90% of your body heat, weigh almost nothing, and fold down smaller than a deck of cards. Hypothermia doesn't require freezing temperatures. Getting wet in 50-degree weather without proper protection can cause your body temperature to drop dangerously. These blankets prevent that. The reflective surface also serves multiple purposes: ground cover, makeshift shelter, and signaling device. That reflective material is visible from considerable distances, making it valuable if you need to attract attention from rescuers. Item 4, ferro rod, fire starter kit. Matches get wet. Lighters fail in wind. A ferro rod and striker combination works in nearly any condition, generating sparks hot enough to ignite tinder even when everything's damp. Fire provides more than warmth. It purifies water, cooks food, maintains morale, and signals rescue teams. A quality ferro rod delivers thousands of strikes, making it a long-term investment at a minimal price. Keep your kit in a waterproof container and practice using it before you actually need it. Fire starting under stress is significantly harder than fire starting during practice. Familiarity builds confidence and efficiency. Item 5, compact multi-tool. A multi-tool combines pliers, screwdrivers, knife blade, can opener, and wire cutters into something pocket-sized. This might be the most underestimated item on this entire list. The utility extends beyond emergencies. Tightening loose screws, opening stubborn packages, cutting cordage, repairing gear, these situations arise constantly. Having the right tool immediately available saves time and frustration. Choose a model with locking mechanisms for safety. Cheap multi-tools break under pressure, so invest in quality even within this price range. Read reviews and prioritize durability over features. Item 6, paracord, 50-foot bundle quality. Paracord is remarkably versatile. You can secure tarps, construct shelters, repair broken equipment, create emergency tourniquets, and use the inner strands as fishing line or sewing thread. Military-grade 550 paracord supports up to 550 pounds. Learn essential knots before you need them: bowline, clove hitch, and taut line hitch. These 3 knots handle most survival situations. Fumbling with rope while cold or stressed wastes precious time and energy. Item 7, hand crank emergency radio. When power fails and phones die, how do you access information? A hand crank radio solves this problem. Weather alerts, emergency broadcasts, and evacuation instructions become accessible without electricity. Knowledge is survival. Understanding incoming weather patterns, knowing evacuation routes, hearing rescue instructions, this information saves lives. Many models include USB ports for charging phones, adding another layer of utility. During extended outages, being informed reduces anxiety and enables better decision-making. You become a resource not just for yourself, but potentially for neighbors and community members. Item 8. Survival whistle. This seems almost too simple to matter. It matters immensely. When you're lost, injured, or in danger, screaming exhausts you quickly. A whistle travels farther than any human voice and requires minimal energy. 3 sharp blasts is the universal distress signal. It can also deter animals or alert rescuers to your location. No batteries, no maintenance, just a small piece of metal or plastic that could save your life. Attach one to your backpack, keep extras in vehicles, and consider getting them for family members. It's an item you hope never to use, but will be desperately grateful to have if needed. Item 9. Emergency food bars. Forget expensive freeze-dried meals requiring preparation. Emergency food bars are ready to eat, calorie-dense, and shelf-stable for years. They're not gourmet, but in a crisis, you need calories to think clearly, move efficiently, and maintain body heat. Keep several in your vehicle, a few in your emergency bag, and a box at home. They require no cooking, take minimal space, and provide quick energy when you need it most. Rotate them every couple years to maintain freshness, though honestly, these bars last so long that rotation is more about peace of mind than necessity. Item 10. Compact first aid kit. Basic medical supplies prevent minor issues from becoming major problems. Bandages, gauze, antiseptic wipes, medical tape, pain relievers, and tweezers handle most common injuries. Immediate treatment of cuts, burns, or blisters prevents infections, excessive blood loss, and shock. When you're far from professional medical help, a first aid kit becomes invaluable. Check your kit periodically to ensure supplies haven't expired and that everything's still properly sealed. Replace used items promptly so your kit stays fully stocked. Item 11. Fixed blade survival knife. A quality knife is essential. Cutting rope, preparing food, carving wood, and self-defense if absolutely necessary, a good knife handles it all. Choose a full tang design where the blade extends completely through the handle. Partial tang knives break under stress. Keep your knife sharp. Dull blades are dangerous because they require more force and can slip. Store it in a secure sheath attached to your belt or pack where you can access it quickly. A knife you can't reach when you need it is essentially useless. Item 12. Waterproof notebook with pencil memory fails under stress. Routes, resources, safe locations, supply inventories. Write them down. A waterproof notebook ensures your notes survive rain, sweat, and rough handling. Use pencils, not pens. Pens freeze in cold weather and smudge when wet. Pencils work in any condition. Pre-write important information. Emergency contacts, medical details, rally points for family members. In a crisis, this notebook becomes your external brain when your actual brain is overwhelmed by stress and decision fatigue. Item 13. Compact folding shovel. These fold down to roughly the size of a small hatchet, making them surprisingly portable, yet they handle digging fire pits, clearing snow, creating drainage, and even self-defense if necessary. Don't underestimate the utility of a proper digging tool. Whether you're creating a latrine while camping, clearing debris, or digging out a vehicle, having the right tool makes difficult tasks manageable. Choose a model with a sturdy locking mechanism. A shovel that folds unexpectedly during use can cause injury. Item 14. Disposable hand warmers. These small packets generate heat for hours and cost almost nothing. In cold weather, they're absolute lifesavers. Toss them in gloves, boots, or pockets to maintain dexterity and circulation. Hypothermia isn't just about comfort, it's about survival. Cold fingers can't operate gear. Cold toes slow you down. A cold brain makes poor decisions. Keep a box in your vehicle during winter months and scatter extras in coat pockets and bags. They're lightweight, long-lasting, and genuinely effective. Item 15. Collapsible. LED lantern flashlights and headlamps provide directed light. Sometimes you need to illuminate an entire space. Collapsible LED lanterns fold flat for storage and provide hours of bright, hands-free light. During power outages, a lantern transforms a dark room into a functional space where you can cook, read, organize, and stay calm. Darkness amplifies stress. Light brings control and normalcy. Keep spare batteries accessible or choose a solar rechargeable model for extended use. Item 16. Pocket-sized folding saw. These compact saws look unimpressive until you use them. They cut through branches, clear obstacles, and process firewood faster than any knife. When building shelters, clearing paths, or gathering fuel, a saw makes work exponentially easier. Trying to cut thick branches with a knife is exhausting and inefficient. A saw handles the same task in under a minute. Choose a model with a locking mechanism and comfortable grip. You'll use this more often than you expect. Item 17. Collapsible water containers. Don't assume you can just fill bottles when trouble starts. Tap water might stop flowing. Store shelves empty quickly. A collapsible container holds several gallons and folds flat when not in use. Having the ability to store and transport clean water is critical during emergencies. Fill containers when you sense trouble brewing, hurricane warnings, infrastructure problems, or civil disturbances. Water is life. You cannot survive without it. Proper storage means you're not scrambling for containers while everyone else panics. Item 18. Heavy-duty survival blanket. Similar to Mylar blankets but more robust, these provide warmth, wind protection, and emergency shelter options. They're reflective enough to signal for help and durable enough to withstand rough use. Keep one in every vehicle and several in your home emergency kit. They weigh almost nothing and occupy minimal space, but in cold, wet conditions, they're the difference between maintaining body heat and sliding into hypothermia. Redundancy matters in survival. Multiple heat retention options dramatically increase your chances of staying safe. Item 19. Mini first aid scissors. Sharp, precise medical scissors make treating injuries safer and more efficient. Cutting gauze, tape, clothing, or creating improvised splints becomes fast and accurate. Many people assume a knife will work, but scissors provide control and safety. When treating injuries under stress, the last thing you need is a blade slipping and causing additional damage. These are small enough to fit in any first aid kit, yet sharp enough to handle tough materials like denim or thick bandaging. Item 20. Multi-purpose utility straps. Strong, versatile straps secure gear, lash equipment together, replace broken straps or laces, and can even serve as emergency tourniquets. They're lightweight, packable, and solve problems quickly. When equipment breaks in the field, having a quick repair solution keeps you moving instead of struggling. These straps are the kind of simple tool that makes you look prepared when others are struggling. Keep one readily accessible, and you'll find constant uses for it, both in emergencies and everyday situations. Item 21. Duct tape. This is arguably the most versatile tool ever created. It repairs torn gear, seals containers, creates makeshift bandages, patches leaks, and secures shelters. The applications are endless. Pro tip: wrap duct tape around a pencil or small stick for a portable supply that doesn't consume much space. Every survival kit needs duct tape. It's non-negotiable. From fixing boots to sealing water containers to creating emergency butterfly bandages, duct tape handles problems that would otherwise be difficult or impossible to solve. Item 22. Waterproof matches in container. Regular matches become useless when wet. Waterproof matches light even after submersion. They're your backup to your fire starter kit and your backup to your lighter. Redundancy in fire starting tools is critical because fire equals survival. Keep them in a waterproof container inside your kit and verify functionality periodically. When everything else fails, when lighters won't spark and regular matches are damp, waterproof matches can still provide fire for warmth, cooking, and water purification. Item 23. Emergency glow sticks. These provide chemical light lasting for hours without batteries or fuel. They're waterproof, windproof, and visible from long distances. Use them to mark trails, signal for help, light dark spaces, or keep children calm during power outages. They're foolproof. Snap, shake, and you have instant light. They're also excellent for creating perimeter markers if you need to navigate at night or mark a safe zone around your shelter or campsite. Keep $20 in small bills hidden in your kit. ATMs fail, card readers go down, and sometimes the only way to obtain supplies or services is with physical money. During power outages, credit card systems often fail. Stores accepting payment go cash only. People without physical currency are stuck. $20 might not seem like much, but in the right situation, it's invaluable. These 23 items total less than $350 if you purchased everything today. But here's the reality. You don't need to buy them all at once. Start with the most critical items: water filtration and fire starting. Capabilities. Then build from there systematically. Every item on this list is practical, tested, and genuinely useful. No gimmicks, no overpriced equipment that looks impressive but fails under pressure. Just real tools for real situations. The goal isn't to spend yourself into preparedness. It's to make smart, incremental purchases that build genuine readiness over time. Each of these items serves multiple purposes, works reliably, and costs less than most people spend on entertainment in a weekend. Preparedness isn't about paranoia or extreme measures. It's about being smart, practical, and ready for whatever challenges come your way. Start with one item this week. Add another next month. Before you know it, you'll have built a comprehensive emergency kit without breaking the bank. Which item are you getting first? Start building your preparedness foundation today.